Good evening, everybody. Ooh, that is... Gotta redial it back. What a crazy week it's been. What a crazy couple of weeks, honestly. From being out of town on vacation, from driving across the country, it has been a heck of a time. So we're just going to kind of chill for a bit until people start trickling in, because let me tell you, it has been wild. It's been pretty wild with all the sets that we have been pleasured to see the last couple of weeks, the last couple of days, honestly. It's been very new information. Like, even today, I almost made a little short today with some information we had. It was a little tease, so I didn't think it was necessary to make a full-on short. But let me tell you all, the darkness is coming. The darkness is coming for us all. In the chat so far, we've got Mrs. CPA, of course, the lone supporter, the lone survivor, as always. Thank you for not having a choice and still showing up anyways. And then the ever-faithful Kathleen Moyle, thank you for stopping by. This is going to be, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's going to be a little shorter. And by a shorter, I mean I'm going to try and keep this to an hour. I know we can talk about these sets for days upon days, months upon months, but I'm pulling the executive role decision to dial it back a little bit, and we are going to stick with around an hour. I think that's going to be necessary to talk through these couple of items, because I don't want to belabor any points. I don't want anything to be too much. So that's how I've decided we're going to pull it out. On the docket, of course, for the most part, is going to be what you see in the screenshot. What is wrong with this? Oh my goodness. I can't believe I forgot. I just I didn't even put it on the Instagram page, so I gotta upload to the Instagram story real quick. You all are gonna. It's been a while since I've had a live Instagram story dump on the stream. It's I was early. I was on time today. Actually, I was very much on time, but I missed that one little bit. So I'm just gonna update that real quick, and then we'll be back to the stream. Hey everyone, CPA-fol episode 30 is actually going on right now. I'm live at this very second, and so the chat is just hanging out for a bit while I get this uploaded story to the Instagram. So make sure you hop it. The link is right here, so click the link. We're going to talk about some of the sets that have just been revealed this week. Join us there. But I'm curious, actually, with the start of summer, as we are all... it feels like summer. It feels like summer right now. So I'm curious, finally, thankfully feels like summer. I'm curious if anyone has any crazy fun vacation plans. I know I was just on vacation, but I'm curious if anyone has anything planned in the next month or so. I think that's a reasonable time frame. Let's see, Lego. Why is it giving me that horrible Lego live stream? Yeah, actually, that's a really good question, Angry Canadian. We didn't talk about, well, we did talk a little bit about May the 4th sets that everyone was able to purchase, but I'm curious if there's been anything this week that anyone has been able to get out there. Lego live stream podcast. And then I think I'm going to share it to the, the old Discord. Yes, actually, that's a really good point, Mrs. CPA. Brick World Chicago is in a month. So almost actually a month to the day, which is very exciting. Whoops. If anyone wants to join the podcast chat today. Isn't Bionicle glorious? Actually, Kathleen, that's interesting that the end of this month has marked 2 years since you discovered Bionicle for the first time. That's actually fascinating that that's the case. Okay. I'm excited for this one just because there's been so many sets that have been revealed. Oh man, it's really crazy. And you know, I just realized my heater, my little floor space heater has been turned on below. So I gotta turn that off. Don't want all of you hearing the heater. Welcome to the stream, Ostif. All right, I gotta shout out the chat. It's been hanging out on Kathleen for a bit. We've got Clever Pig, who I believe is an associate or an intern, one of the two. Associate or intern. And then of course we've got Anger Canadian. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know for you, like you said, it's the morning there over in Japan. So glad for you to stop by. Hopefully you're able to hang out for the whole stream. That would be really, really cool. But if not, you know, it's all good. No worries. And yes, Brick World Chicago. That's my next vacation. That's actually both mine and Mrs. CPA's next vacation. And I am super looking forward to that. It's going to be so much fun. Like, for those of you who have seen my reel, the reel on Instagram is doing very well. On YouTube, it's doing okay. But if you saw it on Instagram, got the huge shout out from Ryan on his story. And it was a lot of fun making that reel. And it was even more fun experiencing it in person, of course. Being able to hang out on Ryan's stream. Help him sell a couple amazing, iconic Lego Star Wars sets. Like, and just the cherry on top, to be able to see every single Lego Star Wars set that was ever produced in one room, in one area, was just, it was amazing. And I don't know which one was the cherry on top, seeing every single Lego Star Wars set, or being able to just hang out with Ryan, sell some of those, help him sell some of the sets on his live stream, and just, I don't know. It was all awesome. It was all so much fun. And man, what an amazing May the 4th. I hope all of you had just as an amazing May the 4th in your own special way. Of course, we've got Ostif. Thanks for stopping by. You got to tell us how many days until Brick World Chicago. It's got to be like 30, 31 on the dot maybe, depending on when your start date is. For me, I think the start date is the 12th. Yeah, June 12th for me. I think I'm going to be there on Wednesday is going to be my first day. So about 32 days even till Brick World Chicago. It's just blows my mind. Ostif saying, can't stay too long. CPA still got the vid and have just been super, super tight. I feel that for sure, 100%. Definitely got to take the breaks, take the rest when you can. And do not blame you at all. So definitely take some breaks. Take some time to yourself if you need it. And of course, we've got ACOB in the chat. Heater. This stream, I'm hoping it's going to be a heater. It probably won't be the most, one of the best streams, but I think the content, and I'm excited to hear all of your thoughts. And as I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this at all, but I'm hoping that Mrs. CPA can meander downstairs because I really want to get her thoughts on some of these Lego sets that have been revealed. Because, you know, it's one thing for us AFOLs, hardcore AFOLs, to talk about Lego sets. It's a completely separate thing for someone who's not in the trenches, not knowing every single little thing about that's been going on, following the leaks, following the rumors, knowing what to expect, the leaked images, whatever, confidential even sometimes. But to be able to see these sets and to look at it from an outsider's perspective is really what I'm aiming for with having her come down and look at some of these. So that's going to be later on in the show. We are going to talk through some of these, just the way I see it. And I'm super excited to get your thoughts as well in the chat, as always. Clever Pig, those are one of the ones that I'm going to show her. I honestly don't know if she's going to be a huge fan of it. I think she might find it a little off-putting, is my guess. That's my guess. And Ostiff, oh yeah, dude, this is gonna be a chill stream. We're just gonna be hanging out, talking about some Lego sets. And oh, absolutely, dude, don't worry about the membership. I'm buckling down for Brickworld Chicago too. Probably gonna bring some cash with me. See if there's anything great at the yard sale. So pretty excited. J Bob the Builder says, sup, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm sure you're from the ACOB Discord. What a great time we're having over there. It's been fun. I've been a part of a couple really, really good Discords. So I've been taking sort of little bits from here, little bits from there, and really implementing that as a whole in the ACOB Discord server. And I think it seems to be going really well. It's, I don't know. It's a good time. We share sets, we share leaks, we talk about sets, we talk about Star Wars for a lot of the time. And oh, I didn't tell my story. Okay, I'll tell that story in Barnes & Nobles a little later. We're gonna get through the intro real quick here. Oh shoot, Ostiff's got a goal for Brickworld Chicago. He's saved up $1,600, I imagine, out of $2,300 goal for Brickworld Chicago, but you got 32 days. So if I'm mathing correctly, that is about, I'm so bad at mental math, that's $700. You got to save $700 more dollars to go to Brickworld Chicago. I'm curious what your plans are with, if that's just the cost that it takes you to get to Brickworld Chicago. Totally get that for sure. Anger Canadian saying, I just found out there's a Japan Brick Fest near me. Looks like I am going. That's actually really cool. I wonder what you'd even expect there. I will say this, and I imagine you've seen this as well. On Twitter, there are some absolutely insane Bionicle mocks from, I imagine they're Japanese influenced or Japanese created. So hopefully there's a lot of that there in the Japan Brick Fest. I would only imagine so. But hey. And then Ostiff, yeah, it starts on your birthday. That is so cool. And of course, got to pop this one up there on the screen. Anger Canadian showing off those amazing CPA emojis. Made them myself. They look oh my goodness. Dude, look at that. I just realized you can see through the eyes of the Bionicle How mask. That's so cool. And I guess I did that on purpose because it's you guys seeing that? That's awesome. So, man, it's I figured also gotta throw on a turtleneck today. It's one of the last few I hope it's one of the last few chilly days. So I had to throw one of these on. Oh man, I want one main event Will Girthy Boy and a bunch tiny boys at Brickworld Chicago. I don't even know completely what that means, but I can only imagine that it's going to be a good time. So I have full faith. I have full faith that that this is what's all about. Set wise. Okay, so it's good to be back. It's good to be back home. I mean, I'm sure all of you can relate to this. When you go out on vacation, it's nice to be out on vacation, but for me anyways, part of the goodness about vacation is just being able to come back to your own home, being able to just chill, relax, and while it's the end of busy season for me, for those of you who are still in the firm, still members in the firm, busy season is not over. Busy season never ends for you all. I don't care if you're an intern. I don't care if you're an associate, senior associate, supervisor. Does not matter. You best be getting back to work. If any of you members are in that stream talking right now, you better be working while you're listening to the directive from the partner that is myself. I just had to make sure that that message was out there, that you're all getting it, because we don't want anyone to think that, you know, we're not slacking. To say the least, we are not slacking one bit. So as I'm looking at right here, I'm going to throw it up on the screen pretty soon. Oh, I just want to make sure that I'm signed out of my Lego account, because it seems to always want to sign me back in. So let's shift things over a bit. As you can see, this was today's purchase. All these amazing shelves that I can... Oh, I love these. These are at Walmart, 12 bucks. Really, really great. Huge fan of those. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Ostiff saving up for his white whale. Good old Clone Wars era turbo tank. Nice. I hope you get that as well. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get something up on the stream. What is this? What is this? The thing that popped this morning, the Eye of Sauron, is yet to be soon upon us. The latest rumor that I've heard from, I think, Brick Clicker himself, 3 more days until we get to see this set. And let me tell you, based on how good they have done on the Rivendell set, and they're kind of keeping Lord of the Rings to be limited to these really, really expensive sets, which honestly is really, really good for the brand, really good for Lord of the Rings brand, just because it's keeping that top tier stuff. It's we're not getting this low shelf nonsense with Lord of the Rings, and I'm really happy for the Lord of the Rings brand. But you know, the more I think about it, the more I think, what if we had access to a $50 Lord of the Rings set, a $100 Lord of the Rings set? Would that do better? Yes, certainly it would do better for some people, but I don't know. Lord of the Rings is it's such a premium theme that, man, I think they're doing a really good job with it. And eventually, I think it'd be awesome if they continue to push out all these large sets. And then in the next, 2 to 5 years, we get these little sets to fill out Rivendell. We get these sets to fill out the Eye of Sauron. Sup, Stud Lake, thanks for hopping in the stream from the Discord server, no doubt. It's great to see you in here. Brick by Brick stopping by. This is a reference to Minecraft. If you remember the Ender Eye, it's all flamey when you put the dust on it. So that's what this is all about. So this is what that's all about. Nothing to do with Lord of the Rings. But this person, AJ McMahon, has a good point. As much as I love Lego leaks, I really appreciate how little we have seen of this set. Yeah, no, this is 100%. This is a Minecraft direct-to-consumer Lego set, and it's the first we've ever had. And I can tell you, I am so excited that Minecraft is finally getting the love it deserves. We've seen way too many leaks of Lego Minecraft, and I don't think. I'm finally glad to have this set where it's finally hush hush, and we're getting what we need. Angry Canadian, yes, there is. It's not a CPA server. This is, if you're familiar with ACOB, a couple of brickheads. It's a channel. It's a phenomenon, if you will, and they have a weekly podcast and pretty hyped. So if that server is available, if someone wants to drop the link in here, they certainly can. But yeah, there's a server over there just talking Lego, talking this, that, the other, all that jazz. So welcome to the stream, Delusion Brick. It's good to see you. Man, Goonies. I know we don't know until we know, but let me tell you, I am very, very hopeful that we're getting these, we're getting that Goonies set. Ugh. I hope so. I really, really hope so. It's kind of fascinating, actually. Usually when we get these reveals, at the point of the stream, we only really have it on these leak server type Instagram profiles or content creators. But as of now, pretty much everything has already been revealed and released, except these Star Wars sets. These have not been revealed just yet. For better or for worse, I guess. We've seen it. We're not going to belabor this too much, but of course, we all kind of knew this was happening. The interchangeable TIE fighters with the X-Wings. So I guess that's coming. That's a thing. I think it was already kind of unintentionally a thing, which, you know, whatever that is. So we're getting a lot better voice acting, which is really, really cool. So nothing too crazy there that we need to talk about. So we're just going to move directly onto the latest and greatest from the Lego website. The Notre Dame de Paris architecture set. I was really hyped about this one, honestly, but it's a bit smaller than I expected. And I guess I don't know what I was expecting. Probably something more modular in nature. Granted, that would be way too large. So I guess in some respects, my expectations were not reasonable in the slightest. So yeah, that is what it is, I guess. But hey, the Hanger Canadian with the shameless plug for the firm. Join the firm today. Yes, you do have the option, for those of you in chat, you do have the option to become a member of the channel, a member of the firm. You can just click join below, and that is always available in stream, out of stream. Of course, it's more enjoyable if you do it in stream, and that kind of fizzle fazzles, dizzle dazzles on the stream for everyone to see. But, you know, liking and subscribing also goes a long way. Where's my little animation? There it is. Ding. Go and leave a thumbs up on the stream if you're having a good time. We're at a pretty even mark right now with likes versus viewers, so I can't complain. You guys are doing a great job out there in chat. Greatly appreciate it. But I do really love the Notre Dame architecture structure in general, just because for some reasons related to Assassin's Creed. I don't know if any of you out there have played Assassin's Creed Unity. It's one of my favorite Assassin's Creed video games, with, of course, Assassin's Creed being one of my favorite video game franchises. Chises? So I think that's one of the main reasons why I was super hyped for this set. I also, should it be this like tan color, or I guess maybe tan would have been better than gray or light bluish gray, or just some weird off color, because it would not have been too appealing. So not gonna split hairs on that, of course. Delusion is a fan of Ezio. I can't argue with that. Ezio Auditore is an amazing assassin, of course. So no complaints there for me. So, someone's going to have to remind me, did we talk about the Artemis space launch? I feel like we did. I feel like we had to have talked about that last week. So I'm not gonna talk about that too much. We did not, however, talk about Ezio. We did not talk about the Milky Way galaxy. Ostif says, I'm an OG Assassin's Creed fan. I think you're thinking Altair. Altair. He was certainly an amazing assassin. But we've got the Milky Way galaxy here. I don't think we talked about this last week, but all in all, I mean, it looks great. I think at $200, let's see if we can get an idea on the size of this thing. Okay, it's pretty large. This is a pretty large set. So I guess in some respects, I can't argue too much. So, I mean, 200 bones is big. It is big, but it appears to be a lot of pieces, and, well, obviously a lot of pieces, and a good footprint. But of course, Delusion says, I love this, but I prefer mine. For those of you who don't know, a couple months ago, the Lego Ideas website had a challenge where they asked you to create they challenged you to create something related to space, galaxies, etc., etc. And Delusion Brick created something very similar to this for the Andromeda Galaxy. He used the flexible tubes to create that sort of spinning motion, and so that's why he's mentioning that he prefers this, or his, over this one, which definitely understand that. I'm curious, is that gonna be Delusion? That's not gonna become a set, is it? Or is it gonna become a set? You'll have to let us know in the comments how that's gonna be available, or what's gonna happen with that one. And of course, we've got a little hairbrush in the galaxy, and a little, what is this, a whisk? Is that a whisker down there? And then a diamond, and of course all these random grass pieces. But just a fun set overall, of course. The trans pieces are, I mean, they certainly create a good aspect of like a starry night. So it really does a good job. Look, more flowers. We've got right up here a skateboard helmet. It's kind of interesting. I wonder how they determined flower petals here. I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like a baseball bat, but I know it's not that. So it's kind of interesting how they determined what to put on there. But that's with the art set. Of course, we're going to get into some more art sets here. The Guardians. So for those of you who've been around since last year, you know, I purchased 2 of the original Guardians ships, thinking it's gonna blow up eventually, and I'll sell one of them. I did get them on pretty deep discounts, so I'm pretty confident that I will be sitting pretty with those. But what do you all think? Do you think this set is gonna get more love in the long run than the original Guardian ship? I mean, personally, I haven't even seen the new Guardians movie, so I'm definitely more biased to the other one than this one. But for those of you that are huge fans of Guardians, or just Marvel in general and these sets, you'll have to let me know what you think about this one, because I don't know. It's $20 more than the old one. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Does anyone want my 2 cents on the Imperial Star Destroyer? Anybody? 160 bones. Available for pre-order. So anytime you see something available for pre-order, that certainly has different connotations. For me, the connotations are that Lego wants to know, oh shoot, okay, Studlake dropping some knowledge. The Milano is the more iconic ship, but if they end up doing the Guardians 3 ship, I'm gonna say Bowie, the Bowie in this scale, that first one will definitely shoot up. Okay, interesting. I'm actually gonna look up the Bowie really quick. Guardians Bowie. Didn't they already do the Bowie in this scale? Or was that too much of a play scale size? The one they did was play scale. Okay. Because yeah, it was only 100 bones. I mean, it did have a stand. So, but yeah, no, still, I'm looking at it, re-looking at it now. I remember seeing that one on shelves, of course. So it certainly doesn't cut this size. Okay. Ostif saying, I love it, the Imperial Star Destroyer. Will it fit in my shelves? Already pre-ordered. So you're going to get 2 of these? You're going to pre-order it and you're going to get one in stores? That's kind of insane to me. Of course, Angry Canadian with the I need Cal Kestis. Yeah, we'll talk about Cal Kestis in a bit. But actually, while we're in general talking about Guardians, we'll go back to that. I want to tell you, and this is just the Marvel connection, I want to tell you all a story about when I was in Barnes & Noble's today. So my wife and I were walking through Barnes & Noble's and looking at the sets. Of course, sent a couple pictures into the ACOB Discord. They had the Hedwig that retired end of 2023, and they had... What other set do they have? I'm going to have to go hop back into the Discord and see what set they had. Oh, just a bunch of CMFs. Just a ton of CMFs. But I was walking by, and this kid is holding the X-Men X-Jet set. You know, I might as well just go look it up. This little kid is holding the X-Jet, this set right here, and he asked his dad, he's holding it, and he walks up to his dad. He's probably like definitely less than 10, easy less than 10. He looks at his dad and said, "Dad, how much is this one?" And his dad goes, "Oh, that's $85. And the kid goes, $85? This does not look like it's worth $85. And then I kind of look at his dad and go, yeah, that's what all of us thought. And his dad's laughing like, I'm sure his dad is an AFOL as well. I can only imagine. But it just cracked me up because like even a kid can look at the box and be like, yeah, that's not worth $85, this little dinky ship. Like, what are you doing there, bud? What are you doing, Lego? I don't think it's worth that much. But ACOB was talking about it on Thursday. No, Tyler was talking about it on Thursday. Box size is an $85 box. Of course, us as AFOLs, we don't really care too much about box size. I don't care too much about box size just because I know what the set is. Normies, parents, grandparents buying Lego sets for their kids, they're going to get a bigger box for $65 or a smaller box for $80. Of course they're going to get the bigger box because that's what it appears to be. It appears to be more for that. So, and if someone wants to drop a link in the chat, too bad, what's his name's not here? Too bad. too bad. Cooper's not here. He's slacking, dude. Here, I'll drop it in the chat real quick. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. I'll get you. One sec. Or Studlake. Studlake, you want to drop a link if you're still hanging out in chat? But yeah, so and actually I just noticed looking at the this one. 89 out of 89 reviews, it's a 2-star. Not ideal. So back to the Imperial Star Destroyer. We've got a lot of hype around this set in the chat. A lot of hype in the chat. Certainly in the chat. Me, however, maybe a little controversial because I just don't necessarily see the hype about this one. Maybe a little controversial. Yeah, dude, Cooper's going to be in the doghouse. He's going to have to... I don't want to think about what Cooper is going to have to be dealing with as a result of this one. He's going to have a written... Cooper's going to have a written warning after this one, let me tell you that. So that link is for the ACOP Discord, everyone, just in case you're wondering. I do not have a Discord server, that is. I do not have a Discord server. I do have a Discord, obviously, Discord account, but probably don't foresee making one just in general, in case anyone was curious. However, Imperial Star Destroyer, it looks solid. I never was able to purchase a prior playscale Imperial Star Destroyer, so I'm like about it in general, because as you can see behind my right ear, I have the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. So do I really need a playscale Imperial Star Destroyer? No, I don't need one. On top of the fact, let's see, do we get a close-up of the Cal Kestis fig? No, we're just going to have to zoom in this way. On top of the fact that I am not a fan of this minifigure one bit. Right off the bat, number one, above all else, no poncho. Cal Kestis does not have a poncho. That is completely and totally messed up because Cal Kestis needs a poncho. Cal Kestis Fallen Order. Dude always had a poncho. If you played this game and you did not have Cal in a poncho, you're sus immediately to me. That's a huge red flag. Now, of course, are there scenes? Look, here's a screenshot of him. That's the outfit they took the inspiration for the set. Of course. Yes. But I don't know why. Because he always has a poncho. There was no option other than Inquisitor for poncho, I do believe. Yeah. Now, I want to show you this. Cameron. When Cameron Monaghan finds out that they did not give his character a poncho in this set, he is going to be absolutely furious. I want to show you all this one here. This
Ladies
video.
And gentlemen of Star Wars Celebration
Can you hear it? Like, yeah, you guys
2023.
can hear this.
Cal Kestis himself, Cameron Monaghan. I'm sorry, what is the issue?
Well, see, Anthony, Stig, you're talking about the story. You mentioned a poncho, gameplay, characters, but you haven't mentioned a poncho.
They haven't mentioned the poncho.
Off the script here, Cam.
I wasn't supposed to come out here today, but
Why
we'll have to
doesn't
get
he
to
have
the
a
bottom of
poncho?
this. Stig,
He's got no poncho. Cameron Monaghan is going to be so mad when he finds
Can you
out
confirm here today,
there's no poncho.
will there be a poncho in the game?
I told you we weren't going to talk about this today.
See, it's in my contract. I would only agree to be in the second game if there was a poncho. Do you think
Clearly-
it was because of your story that people played the first game?
Clearly,
No.
he did not
Poncho.
get an input into
Here's the thing, a lot of people don't know this,
minifig
but when you ask
to give him a
Cameron,
poncho.
like what elements of him and his personality and who he is went into Cal Kestis, he said it's mostly ponchos.
It's mostly poncho. It's 99% poncho.
So I hope Cameron. Yeah, exactly, Stud Lake. There's no defense for lacking the poncho with Qui-Gon getting one this month. We know based on the other 25th anniversary minifig, I'm blanking on his name, the dude in the green suit with the I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. But he had printing on his little cape thing. So why can't we get Cal Kestis with a poncho that has printing on it? It's beyond any reasonable explanation for me. I mean, just give him a poncho. Like, Saw Gerrera. Thanks, Austin. Saw Gerrera. Why does he not have a poncho? Dude, I guess if anything, the custom market is now foaming at the mouth because they have the opportunity to fill this void. They better, honestly, I hope they make an awesome looking poncho. I hope they offer multiple colored ponchos. And they're just going to be rolling in money and get this. And it's going to be, man. Yeah, so that's probably the main reason why I was never going to get this set to begin with, just because, like I said, I already have the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. Don't really need this one. Don't see a need for it. But so I don't have too many comments about the build. I do have to say, as a result, not really as a result, but it confirmed my thoughts. Comparing the, as we refer to it as the butt of this set, and I gotta put the music back on. We gotta get some vibes back. I need to calm down, everyone. I need to calm down. Okay. Canadian says, I remember years ago buying a custom cape for Grievous and waiting years to don the cape on him when I finally got the set. Oh, that's awesome. And I think that's honestly what's gonna have to happen once again. Because if we look at this, okay, it didn't pause. It did not pause for me. That butt is looking a little lame. Not enough dishes. Imperial Star Destroyer back. I was gonna type rear and wasn't quite sure what I was gonna get. So here's the rear. That's not technically an official image, but I mean, surely that is huge. That's a Lego set, actually. Let's do movie. Okay, I stand corrected, everyone. We all stand corrected. This appears to be from Empire Strikes Back. Now, maybe it's because they're not going into hyperspace, but it appears reasonable that we only get 4 blue translucent pieces of the thrusters, or 3 instead of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for these ones here. Oh, Cooper, thanks for stopping by. Can't stay, but I'll watch later at my sister's grad party, but like the stream. Yeah, everyone like the stream. What are we looking at so far? We've had 19 total viewers, 8 people in chat right now, 9 likes. We're doing good so far, but if you're in the stream right now and you've been hanging out for a bit, go and like the stream. Click the subscribe button if you're new here. Appreciate the love from time to time. It's great to see you all. And we'll keep complaining about butts here. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But it's fair. I mean, certainly I can only imagine all of these thrusters activate at some point. I mean, even in the UCS set, they had a blue piece there. So I can only imagine that those would activate. But now that seeing that, it's not the end of the world. It just looks a little to me. Minifigure selection. We're getting a $160 build. We're only getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minifigs. I would have wanted 2 more at the very least. But it seems like most of the money went into the build. So that's what we're seeing here. Most of the money of the Star Destroyer going into the build. And, I mean, that's, to some extent, that's just the way it is, I guess. Someone who owns one of the previous ones is going to have to remind me, do they all open up like that? Do they all open in this sort of pancake type manner? Or do the others open in some sort of different way? You all will have to let me know. Because that is new to me either way. Yeah. So Cal Kestis. Cal is just moving along. Delusion with a good point. I believe one day they must put light bricks on that in lots of sets. So any set that has thrusters or some sort of activation should have light bricks. That would be fascinating. Hopefully it would not jump the price to an exorbitant amount. That would be a shame. Now I do want to show this set real quick just because it is very Bionicle-esque. This is a dream set. Mateo and Z-Blob, the Night Battle Mech. $130. So this is a spicy, pricey set. Of course, we're getting these minifigs, dude. These minifigs are insane. Side printing on the legs. Dual molded legs. I think there's arm printing in there too. And it looks like there's multiple builds here. Obviously, this one is by far the best. Or this one. This one's kind of cool too, actually. He's got like these thrusters and these thingies. So that one's pretty cool. I do kind of like these big flat pieces here. And he's got some sick Adidas kicks there, which is kind of nice. Here's your minifigs. Is Dreams going to be dead after this wave here? That's kind of what I'm curious about. Do you all think Dreams is about to die? I think Dreams is pretty close to death, for better or for worse. But okay, no, here's something we all can consider. Everyone in chat, have you purchased a Dream set at retail price so far in your life? Have you purchased a Dream set? And yeah, Delusion, I saw that too. Wait, I love the new Dreams Crow Raven set. Oh, I thought you were going to say you love this. I love this piece here. This black to translucent lavender colored set. Looks sweet. Angry Canadian, thanks for stopping by. I'm sure we'll catch you on the replay, gang, and we'll catch you next week as well. Have fun. Enjoy your Sunday. Okay, this is the one that Delusion was talking about, which also comes with a Raven. I actually don't think I've seen this one yet. I mean, right off the bat, this minifig right here just stands out to me so much that I don't even know what to think about this. That's just insanity. And of course, we get a couple more minifigs. This is 100 bones even. There's a little Bionicle piece right there. Actually, there's a lot of them. Wow. Okay, this one is actually kind of cool. These pieces here, I mean, okay, I'm going to get back on my soapbox for a sec. When people talk about Bionicle molds, how they can't come back, how there's no way they can come back, and we get stuff like this willy-nilly in a dream set. I mean, I know this has certainly been used in Ninjago. There's no chance this has not been used in Ninjago. So, okay, cool. The fact that people think they couldn't also do something like this for a Bionicle revamp, or just drop a Bionicle set here, drop a Bionicle set there, and put something like this in there. Like, dude, it is there. Scott Davis, the champ, joining in. Maybe the longest member besides Moments of the Magic. Thanks for stopping by. Started a little later, hoping you can catch up. Turns out I was right. Nailed it perfectly. And that looks like a spicy new profile picture. We got Darth Vader from the complete Skywalker saga, whichever the newest Lego Star Wars video game was. Looking great. Great to see you in the stream. No, this set looked great. $100, 1,200 pieces. That actually might be a really, really good deal just in general. And you know when this is going to be a better deal? When this drops for like $60, $50 on deep discount, maybe. Okay, you have my word right now. If this drops to $40 on discount, I am there first in the store buying this set. 100%. I want you all to remember this moment because I will be getting this one if it drops to 40. All right, so I think we're to the point where we're going to bring down Mrs. CPA. I'm going to pick a couple sets for her to look through. I'm going to get her own mic. I'm going to pick a couple of these sets. And we'll see what she thinks. Do you want to bring over the not rolly chair since it's a little smaller? Or I can kneel, actually. Maybe that works better. Scott? No, we have not looked at those yet because I'm saving all of those to get Mrs. CPA's thoughts on them. Actually, there's a lot more that I want to get her thoughts on than I even thought. So I'm really excited about this, actually. So we've got, actually, I feel like she might kind of think that's funny. Oh, how could I forget this one, boys? How could I forget this one? There are so many sets. Oh, we're going to be here for way more than an hour. Yowza. Well, total, not now. Wow. Mirabel Madrigal. Oh, gotta find this one. Where is it? Yeah. Well, that one was definitely in there. I just didn't see it. See, okay, look at this Ninjago set that has these amazing potential Bionicle pieces. I'm fuming. I already know. No, that Yoda one is a pure work of art. Okay, now I have pulled up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tabs. I didn't think we were going to look at this many, but here we are. Okay. All right, let's go to the first one. It's a fun one. Should be pretty quick. Let me get things set up a little bit. Let me make sure this camera's zoomed out. Is it zoomed out at all? No, it's zoomed out all the way. There we go. Okay. Do you want... You can use the fancy speaker. I'll use this. Testing, testing. Okay. Where's my
You just stood
mouse?
up.
I mean, I can do this. Hello and welcome to the stream, Mrs. CPA. You can do that.
Thank you.
And the second I find my mouse, because then I can control, there it is, and I can control from afar, and it's going to be a little easier.
Great. Let's see.
Usually I just leave it plugged in. I don't know why it doesn't seem to be working. Where's the mouse? Well, I mean, we can start talking about, what do you think about this one?
I love it. Very cute. I am a fan of brickheads, so super cute. Love the bird. His name's
bird.
Kevin. The bird is named Kevin. Yeah, super cute. Are there any balloons that come with this? Because that would have been cute, but I get that it's also just
No balloons.
great. Yeah, super cute. I like it. Love it for Disney. I love that even like the little tennis balls he has on the end of his cane.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, great detail. Great little detail
That's
there.
awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And
I love
for
it.
whatever reason, my mouse is just deciding to not work. Let me plug it directly into the computer and see if that helps. I swear I know how to work these things. Oh, I was trying to plug it into the HDMI port. That's why that hasn't been working.
There you go.
Oh, we have liftoff.
Yeah, no, okay. Super cute. Love it. Adorable. I like it just for Kevin, so the idea that you have all three is awesome.
Because it's like, what's 19 divided by 3? About 6.33.
You're the accountant.
$6.33. So I'd say I wish Kevin was just a little taller.
Yeah.
What kind of pieces did they use for his neck? If they could have extended his neck a little more, but I get it's brickheads. Maybe extend his legs a little more, and then his neck a little more, and that would have been cool. So
I like it.
that's the first one on the docket. So because what we're doing is,
Yeah, what's the theme that I'm looking at?
This is just random sets that I want a perspective of a non-AFOL person.
Okay. Is there like a theme to all the ones I'm looking at though, or no?
I mean, more probably just in general, more geared towards non-AFOLs and just people in general
Cool.
that would pick these up and likely not last on shelves as long just because they're geared towards
Yes.
those people. So that's
I like this
what
one.
I'm leaning towards just in general.
Yes, then this one did a good job. If that's the case.
Kathleen, AFOL stands for Adult Fan of Lego. So that's pretty much all of us on this stream. Even to some extent, Mrs. CPA is an AFOL.
Some of them. Very cute.
Now the brickheads. Do you know which movie this is from?
Yeah. It is I can't think of it right now. Why is it not coming to my head? But it's Mirabelle. It's Encanto. There we go.
Encanto, yes. This feels kind of late, but I mean,
A little bit, but if they're doing more Disney themed stuff, I really like how they did her curly hair.
dude, those glasses might be a new piece. Someone's gonna have to let me know if those are new.
The curly hair is really cute. I do like how they did her dress. And go one over. I like how you can compare it to her box right there. Like they have
Her
the
actual
Disney.
character
Yeah,
on
they have the
side of
Disney character on the side of it. I think that's really cute.
Yeah. And of course, your classic $10. So in general, it's just
Oh, yeah.
it's an easy buy.
That's really cute.
June 1st.
That is really cute.
Easy
I think
buy.
it's really easy to gift to somebody too because of that price point. So like an aunt or uncle knows that their niece or nephew really likes this movie. It's really easy to get for somebody. So
There you go.
yeah.
2 brickheads in a row. 3 brickheads in a row.
I love it.
This is for the new Inside Out 2 that's coming soon.
Yeah.
We've got Joy, Sadness, and Anxiety. Another 3-pack for $19.99.
Anxiety is one of the newer ones. He's not an original, but obviously Joy and Sadness are the 2, I'd say, main ones in the original.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the 3 of them have a bigger adventure in the second one. So,
and Anxiety kind of takes over.
Yeah. I think it would be awesome if they eventually made, I don't know if you're going to show me next, that they made all of them.
I don't think so. Not that I saw.
That would be really cool to add on to. I think they're cute.
If this does well, I could see them making more.
I...
Like Anger and...
Yeah.
Whatever the other ones were.
Yeah, I've watched this movie many times, or the first one many times. Super cute. I think just personally, I would go for the other one so far, but I still think that this is adorable. I love that they did it. Thank you.
That one doesn't have to be as close as the one I'm holding.
Thank you.
Okay, on to the next one of 14.
I love it.
Scott, here's your, the Clever Pig was, wait, oh, it's only $20?
He's only 20.
I thought this one was like 40 easy.
Guess what we're getting?
Okay, but I just don't think it hits.
I love him. Oh,
I don't think it works.
I love him so much.
His like eyes are kind of freaking me out.
No, well, that's Simba's eyes. I love him. I love him so much. Look at how cute he is. He is adorable.
Why is it skip? Okay. I don't know, like I don't think he's
I love him.
So what's the
It was like the first time he had to eat grubs and he was grossed out by it.
Oh, weird. That's so
because
interesting thing to throw in there.
Timon and Pumbaa taught him how to eat.
It is cool
grubs.
how posable he is. Like
I
there
love him.
appears to be a lot of posability with this set,
Yeah,
which
I
is
feel
really
like
nice.
he can, for not having like facial emotes, I feel like he's emoting pretty well. Like with his
because
different
it
poses.
looks like you can only change the ears and there's no like real mouth changes, it looks like. Yeah.
But like, look at, he looks different, so different there. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like you can still see him emoting enough.
Okay, so he's not too big. I think I
love
thought it
him.
was bigger.
I think he's adorable. And yeah, like for this, like I think it'd be an awesome size for kids to play with too.
Yeah.
To have and to play with. So another one with the price point and everything. I love him. He's great, and I think he's a great.
Once
gift
he's
of
sub 15, we might pick him up. We'll see. We'll see. Well, that was definitely one of the ones that I wanted you to see with Simba and Disney in general. So apparently it's the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. For those of you who did not know, which means Lion King came out in 1994. There you go. I did not know it was the 30th anniversary this year. Chugging right along. This is just a random one. I mean, I just thought it was funny because it was a panda.
Yeah, his face is funny. Is that a printing onto one thing?
This is Lego Dreams. It's just kind of a weird ambient.
It reminds me a little of your
set.
Bionicles.
That's probably what they were going for, but it's just a flat piece. It's not a mask.
Yeah.
So I just didn't know if you would care one way or the other about it being a panda. No.
Nah, no.
We can
And
move
the
along
price
then.
point too. I'd go personally more with the Disney stuff.
Lego Nightmares.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Dancing Groot.
Cute.
Groot from, I imagine this is from Guardians 3. Not many pictures.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, it looks like you can take off his headset. Go back to
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, you certainly can.
Okay, cute. And
And take off his glasses as well.
I'm not the biggest Marvel fan. I definitely have not seen all of the Marvel movies, but I have watched Guardians. Super cute. I like him. I think his price point's a little bit high. I mean, just
45.
Yeah.
Because we don't have pictures of it with an actual person, so it's hard to gauge.
Does it say his
It's
size?
8.5 inches tall. And I
Yeah.
think my tape measure's upstairs.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, with the price point too, I'm not a super huge Groot fan. Like, there's many others that I would go for before him. Not that he's like the last one I would go for, but yeah. I mean, he's cute. That price point would probably keep me away from buying it right off the bat.
Maybe
though.
like 35 or 30.
Yeah, somewhere
Which-
closer to there would make more sense
yeah.
for me.
What do those things say?
The I Am Groot, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, it's different things you can put on
Yeah,
here.
I don't know what the other yellow one says, but
And this is a mandrake from Harry Potter. I pulled
Oh,
this one up
cute.
because we play the Hogwarts
we
Legacy,
have, yeah.
and
That's
these are
cute.
in there. Oh, I didn't even see the price point yet. Did you?
No. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I
So-
like that.
It's almost 600 pieces, 580 pieces. How much would you... I like how they very subtly put the eyes in there in the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's really cool. I actually like this a lot more than some of the other plant ones.
Because it
that I
could double
have.
as a plant, too.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking is
It's
like
subtle.
it literally could just be like a plant. But for people who are like super fans of Harry Potter, yeah, like it's just kind of like if you know you know kind of thing. But I love having like stuff around the house like that. So I don't know.
I'm guessing it's
For me,
50 bucks.
for me personally, or where I think it should be at,
Where you think it should be at?
I'd say about 50, 60, 50 or 60.
60 would be pushing it for me, but there are some big... I mean, those are big pieces.
It's Harry Potter, and I'm comparing it to the other plants that we have, or like that Lego has made, so I'll go 60. Not for me personally, but I think 60 for, I think.
Oh my goodness.
That's closer.
That is way too much.
I get points.
70 bones.
I guess I don't know I guess I wasn't looking at the size of it.
That's too much. That's going to go on discount, though.
Okay, I mean he's pretty big.
That's going to go on discount.
He's pretty big. Yeah.
Ostiff says, finally a plant I can't kill.
That's how I feel with the other Lego plants that I've been gifted.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It's licensed. It's a licensed set. It's got some big pieces. But 70. The roses... No, the lilac, that was 50.
yeah, but it
I
was very
think.
repetitive when I made it, and it was very fast. This feels like there's more bulk to him because he's an actual little dude in there.
I don't
So-
know. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
chat, any Harry Potter fans we got in the chat? I don't think we do. Let's see. Ostiff is not a Harry Potter fan. Here's just a
Love
little
it.
fun set, little chess
I
set.
love it.
This one, fun fact, got over 1 million views on... I really hesitate to bring up their names. Beyond the Brick. This got over 1 million views on their Instagram page. So I don't know what clicked with people, because
really
this
like
is
it.
not the first time Lego has done a chess set.
Well, and like when we saw it in Florida when we were there, I found the Harry Potter chess set, and I was like, oh, that's cool if it's the full thing. And you guys were like, yeah, it is. I like that it's both checkers and chess. I
Yeah.
like that it kind of blends in. It's another one of those like if you know you know kind of thing where you could have the like people like set chess sets out and they just leave them out, and then you can just play with them at any time. I feel like this is a classic enough set where you could do that, and I love the tones that they used for it. I think it looks really good.
So, Old Man and the Bricks, you have to let us know what you think about those mandrakes. If you saw the mandrake, I want to know what you think about that. if that's one you're going to be picking up for $70. It's kind of pricey, but let us know. And then Ostif saying they did my favorite piece justice. Go Bishop. I think. Where's the Bishop?
Do you
I'm
not
a
know
little
what
blind.
a bishop is?
Oh, there it is. I couldn't. I was looking up here and I was like, I don't see it. But yeah, it's right there.
I like the
there.
king and queen in it too. That's good. Yeah, I think it's good. I like it. I would have this one.
740 pieces.
Oh, okay, and it splits apart too. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be fun to build too.
But do you see the price?
No.
What would you pay for this?
I like the little Lego guy on top, the little mini. That's cute.
Nice.
Let's see. I don't know.
Gotcha, old man on the bricks. Gotcha.
I feel like it's also like a true display piece. How many pieces was it?
740.
I don't know. Like, again, not for me, but for just in general, like 90.
90. Okay. Well, you're going to be very satisfied because it was 75.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. 75. There's a handful of things I would rather spend $75 on than this set. So,
Again, I said not for me.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think it is a cool set.
Ooh. Old man on the bricks is hoping to get, I think he's still talking about the Mandrake for $35.40. I would get that one for $35 or $40. I don't know if I'll see it going that low until it's close to retirement. Those are retirement discount prices. Anything more than 30% is typically a retirement closeout sale from my very limited experience. We're chugging right along. So this set is very hotly contested and people are ragging on it. And let's see, we've got a couple people in chat who are not fans of this set at all. Not that they're ever going to buy it, or I feel like most people here in this chat would not buy a Mona Lisa set anyways. But
so
they particularly don't like it. I know Clever Pig does not like it. It looked like Ostiv didn't. I think Scott is in the same boat.
I have liked some of the paintings turning into Lego sets, like the Da Vinci, which one was the other one?
Starry Night.
Starry Night, thank you. I do not like this one. Her face is very weird.
See, that's what people are saying.
Her face is really weird.
What do you want it to be?
Her face. I don't think they either should have done like no face, made it a Lego face, made it like something else. Like that could have been like kind of like punny if they did it a Lego face to it. But they're trying to make it too real, and it's not working.
No, I disagree with everyone. I'm gonna make a
You
video
like it?
later. I don't like it, but I don't agree with the hate it's getting.
I don't like it. Moving on.
I think it works for me.
No.
Like I said, I'm not gonna get it. Never gonna get it. It's $100.
Boo.
But I don't, because I'm gonna do a video later talking about this set and how it's not as bad as people think. I'm gonna compare it to the size of the actual one. So
Boo.
that's kind of where we're at with this one.
No. Nope, don't like it.
You guys are mean. You guys are just haters.
Nope.
You guys are haters.
Super cute.
$100. I just like the fact that it's a modern looking house.
I like it.
That would makes a
cute.
lot of sense based on the title.
I love the playability. I think it's super cute. Low key, little bit reminds me of the Twilight House.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
I mean,
that's coming out soon in like a year or two.
The modern vibe, and then the windows like going up in that corner.
Yes. That's where his room is right there. It's
no,
Edward's
his room's
room.
at the top.
What?
It's only, his room's at the top.
But that's a chandelier.
Oh, well, okay. And in the
Here's the bedroom.
Vampire Diaries, or in Twilight, it's that.
Oh.
I like
you
it.
can also make this one out of those pieces.
That's cool.
And this one.
Yeah, so you could like separate them.
Yeah, usually it's a creator 3-in-1.
I like it. I think it's really cute for playability wise too, and yeah, I love it.
All right, we're gonna go to this one. We're We're
Super
gonna save
cute.
the best for last. Retro radio.
I like it.
This is a Lego idea set. It actually does have a sound brick, and you can put your phone in here.
I really like this then. That's cute. I love the colors too
Yeah,
that
that's
they
cool.
pick.
Scott really likes this radio.
I do too.
That minty green color. I mean,
It's like retro enough. Yeah.
true. It is a retro color.
Yeah. No, I think it's super cute.
Back is not anything to be desired.
Yeah, that's fine. The fact that you can use your phone in it is awesome.
Yeah, that's their picture of the phone, I
Yeah.
think. I'm surprised they don't. And then you can turn the dials. Oh, there you go. You can turn the dials on it as well.
Cute. Yeah, I like it.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a video with it, of course, too. I don't want to play that. It's going to be loud. Okay, now moving on to the last one. I know you said you have seen this online. You know what it's going to be?
No, is it Disney related?
No.
Oh, is it the cat? Aha! I love him. I saw this and I actually thought it was AI when I first saw it because I was just scrolling through Instagram. So I thought like someone had put it in AI or it was like a knockoff of Lego. So I was super excited to hear that it was actually Lego. I love it. He's super cute. I love a good tuxedo cat.
It's got separate eye pieces.
I love him so
And then
much.
I think you can put a mouth. You can change the mouth as well.
I love him so much. I mean, I love him more than the Simba, probably because the price point will reflect that too.
Oh, the head turns left and right.
Cute.
Cool. Scott says it's a very stoic cat. He looks kind of happy there in this shot.
I mean, he's still sitting pretty.
Yeah, you can turn the head, you can change the eyes, and that's about it. I think you might be able to pose the ears if I had to guess.
I like it. I like too that you can switch out the eyes. That's like a cool little detail that they chose to add that they definitely didn't have to.
Oh, actually, I just realized
Yes.
your name,
Love
Old
it.
Man in the Bricks. Is that a reference to Old Man in the Mountain? That'd be funny. I'm in on this one so I can take a pic next to my actual tuxedo cat. Dude, post that online. You'll get
Love it.
millions of views and everyone's going to...
I know.
You just have to be the first one to do it. I've actually heard that a lot, Ostif. People want this
Yeah.
to be an orange tabby as well. I imagine the recolors, if there are the available pieces, okay, Old Man in the Sea. If there are actual pieces for it, then people are going to be doing this
Yeah.
like crazy.
I-
And yeah, Scott, you can change the eye color. So people that have multicolored eye cats, they can
That's
actually
true. Yeah.
do both.
I would love to see it in different colors. Yeah, that'd be really
There you go.
cute. Because a lot of people do have the orange tabbies, like tuxedos and oranges are.
So it
Nice.
would. There has been multiple times where Lego has sold recolors. They did it recently with the Lamborghini Huracan. It was originally sold in lime green. They resold it in orange. They did that with the Vespa. I think that was an Icons set. The Vespa, it was originally in like yellow. They sold it in blue.
It would have been cool to have them all launched at the same time. I know that would be a lot harder, especially if they didn't know how well it was gonna do.
It's not pre-order, so I imagine they're pretty confident. That it's
Yeah.
I think this one's gonna do well. The price point for the normies might scare them off, but I mean, if you got a bunch of adults,
adults who love their cats
Yeah.
will pay a lot of money. And if they had one that was like, whoa, my cat has yellow and blue
12 and a
eyes,
half inches tall.
and I can get both of those. Oh yeah, I could see a lot of people breaking into Lego just for this, because it's great to just even keep on your bookshelf.
Like so.
Yeah, exactly. And like you have a cat, just put it right next to. Yeah.
Here we
And it
go.
would be so funny. Cats freak out at like the smallest of things. So
Yeah.
having your cat stare down this cat,
There's gonna be so many videos.
of that gonna go on. Yeah. Oh, you can even look at that. You can change his tail.
Oh, they probably shouldn't have showed him without the eyeball.
Oh, you can change
His
his little
feet
feet too.
move.
Very cute. I love it.
Oh, they didn't show it with an actual cat. Okay.
I like it. Adults welcome. Thank you.
I will say the eyes are always the fail point of any set.
They did really good with these.
And I would have wanted a little bit more of eye folds. So some piece to go over the bottom of the eye would have been nice. Because that's the problem with all these sets is they all look super bug-eyed. Because people, animals, every creature has eyelids.
Yeah, I think it's cute. It's fine.
So
I'm not critiquing.
that's
it
my
on that.
one critique with that one. But there you go. That's the last one that I wanted us to go through.
Love it. Very cute.
So I'll kick you out and get back in my seat. Thanks for
Toodaloo,
stopping by.
everyone.
Everyone, thanks
Bye.
Miss CPA for stopping by.
Bye-bye.
Special guest. And you know what? We're going to wrap up pretty quick anyways. So, because I'm getting back into making some videos, getting back into doing some great stuff with the channel. And I'm very excited for this summer. Very excited for Brick World Chicago. Very excited for Brick World Chicago. Still have to honestly decide, like, how all out am I going? Am I like making my own business cards? Am I gonna get my own monogram shirt? What all am I gonna do with Brick World Chicago? Last year, for those who were there, you saw me wear a suit. I wore a suit at Brick World Chicago, and let me tell you, it was toasty. It was very, very toasty, and whew, I don't know if I can do that again. Oh, Ostiff. Oh, of course we can get a photo. I'm gonna have photos. Actually, Miss CPA, if you would bring me down a couple of cards, Bionicle cards, I want to show the chat my plan with those. I should have brought them down here. A couple. The signed. I think the signed ones are in the acrylic case. So bring some of those down. Nope, she is unable to. Did you hear me? One second, everyone. Oh yeah, we'll get a cheers with some Pepsi. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited, and it's like year one was definitely a way to get my toes wet, my feet wet. Toes wet? That's not what people say. Way to get my feet wet, and I have to find the cards. So I'm gonna do this thing. It's gonna be a little bit of a double-edged sword at Brick World, because gonna get some signed stuff out there, and also I don't know if this was the pile. I might have to go upstairs and grab it, but I also want to give away some free stuff at Brick World. I think that'd be a lot of fun, and I'll be super excited. So I want to show you all, I want to give you all an early sneak peek of what I'm planning to just give away. It's a little, something small. Trying to get my name out there, trying to get the hype out there for Bionicle. Dude, that's crazy though, Ostiff, that this is your first year, begins on your birthday. That's just crazy, dude. It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna be right back in a second. Hold that thought. Over the past couple months, I have been buying up a bunch of these card packs and sets, or card packs of Bionicle card game. If you've seen on my Instagram story, you've seen them many a times. It's called Bionicle Quest for the Masks. Super cool in my opinion. Really, really cool. They're Upper Deck branded. So they've got the little hollow thing at the bottom. Really, really cool. Official, of course. And so I have so many duplicates of these. I have like, I don't know, 3 of these, 4 of these, like a couple of these. And then, of course, a bunch of the mask cards. And then I have many duplicates of these art cards. Look at that. I have 4 of them right here. A bunch of these ones. Super cool art. So what the plan is, and look at how cool that is. It's just sick. And of course with the little thing on the back. How fun is that? And so I want to give those away just to people that are hanging out and being chill. So what I'm doing is, and if you want one without my signature on the back, that's perfectly fine. But I think it'd be more fun, you know, just to have a better memory, or have a memory of the situation. I've already pre-signed a couple. I'm going to sign a couple more. I figured you can just put CPA on the back. And then I've got different colored Sharpies. This one is a gold one. This one is copper. How cool is that? Copper Sharpie. And then some more silver ones. You'll have to let me know, like, which one do you think the gold looks cool, or the copper? You'll have to let me know which one you think looks coolest. Copper matches, I think, with the up here, but I don't know. Gold is still really cool as well. But you'll have to let me know what you think. Oh, Stiff is a fan of the copper. Let's see. There you go. So, and it's a fine point, a fine tip Sharpie. So there's the copper, and I think that for a signature is just fine. So that's the plan for Brick World Chicago. Just a little something to hand out to people, fans, or whomever they may be. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and it'll get people hyped up for Bionicle. That's the plan. And the best part is, all of these are duplicates. I have the originals. I have the full set. These are extras that I no longer need. I mean, obviously, who doesn't love having just a ton of their favorite franchises, cards, or content, or whatever? But I will be looking to give away a handful of these. Maybe not all of them, but a good chunk of them. So make sure they're at Brick World Chicago. And Kathleen, you're reading into my ploy. My ploy is to get people hyped up for a Bionicle. And mainly, here's my main goal. I want to get the next generation. I want to get kids into Bionicle. And I want kids to be like, to see this. Let's see. I want to. Here's how I want it to go. Here's how I want it to go. I want to say, a kid gets this card. A kid gets this card. Kanohi Kakama, add 100 points to speed. This great mask grants an increase of speed. I want kids to say, Kopaka. First of all, who's Kopaka? And I want them to go on their smartphones, because you know they all have smartphones. And I want them to look up Kopaka. Then I want them to be like, what's Kanohi Kakama? I want them to look up that. And I want them to just get so interested, like, oh, what are these symbols across the side? I want to know what that means, of course. Obviously, I want to know what that means. So that's the plan. I think that's Bionicle. Actually, I don't even know what that translates to. So that's the plan with this. And I have a feeling, and dude, not everyone is gonna be able to get cards like these. These are TOA cards, which are obviously much more high profile. So I'm gonna save these maybe for some kind of special giveaway or something like that at Brick World. So I'm super excited to see how that's gonna go. And nope, I assume you all got a chance to look at my nose there. I hope you enjoyed that. But that's the plan with these. Very excited to see how that will turn out. But that being said, as I expected, went for an hour and a half today, much longer than I anticipated. So much to talk about, so many sets. Whew. What a great stream today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you hit that like button on the stream. Let me get that little animatic to pop up one more time before we sign off. Make sure you hit like on the stream, hit subscribe, all that jazz. Like I said in the middle early of the stream with Angry Canadian's little advert for me, you can join the stream, become a member of the firm. Several different levels, starting out at 99 cents all the way up to $10, maybe even $20. No one's gonna hit that. I don't want anyone to hit that. That would be, it's more there just for kicks and giggles because the level is partner. So you can be a partner in the firm, in the CPA firm. But we are counting down the weeks and months, weeks and days until Brick World Chicago. And it's going to be here before we all know it. Super excited for that time. But in the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing you all in next week's stream. We're going to just continue to talk about the new Lego sets. And hey, Lego Lord of the Rings is dropping in 3 days was the latest rumor, maybe even 2 days at this point. So super excited to see how that set turns out. And let me tell you, it's going to be a great time. Thank you so much to everyone for stopping by. Ostif, Kathleen, Scott, Mrs. CPA, who stopped by here, Old Man in the Bricks, Angry Canadian, Delusion Brick hung out for a little bit. Thanks for seeing you. Cooper, Stud Lake was in here for a bit, Brick by Brick for a little bit, and thank you, a couple new faces, ACOB as well, but it's going to be awesome. And yes, tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and who knows, get your mama some roses, some Lego flowers, and it'll be a great day, I'm sure. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by, and we'll see you in next week's stream.